Sit. Good. If you don't have food and you tell her to sit, you can also say good and pet her. Timing is very important. So if you do have food and you tell her to sit, good. You don't have food, as soon as her butt hits the ground, good. Or with the food, good. If you wait and then you don't reward her, then she won't really know why she's getting the piece of food. So timing is really important. This mat exercise is something that if you do 5 minutes a day, it'll really help her a lot, help her stay calm. It'll solidify that proper relationship between you and her, where she knows you're the leader. You play this game with her, this little magic mat game, and it'll greatly improve her concentration. It will directly relate to how she behaves with you on the leash out in public, how she listens to you. It's a great exercise. So what I always do is I have her sit first before I allow her on the mat, and then I pat her chest and say, go to your mat. And we go on there and I say, down. Good. She gets a reward if she goes right down like that. And then I just practice, good, stepping away, coming back. As long as she stays down, she gets another reward. Good. And I'll go to different areas, different sides. Always making sure that I come back from in front and reward her. Good. I put it on the mat. I don't let her take it out of my hand. You want to have her have a direct association with the magic mat. So you put the food on the mat, and you want to teach her to stay in a down position as you walk around her. Good, because as you probably know, most dogs can't do that. Their owners think they have a down stay, but if they try to walk in a circle around the dog pops up. So that's the first thing we practice with the dogs, is giving them a solid down stay. Whatever she learns on this mat will carry over to real life. Good, so you teach her a solid down stay on this mat. When you just tell her down on the street, out in public, she'll be down, she'll stay there just like she is now. Good, good. So make sure that you practice going around both sides. Usually the dog's good on one side but not so good on the other. No. So when she makes a mistake and gets up before you release her, you say no and step on the leash, put her back. You know, I went around on her left side, my right, and she made a mistake, so I don't want to do it again on that side, because if she makes 2 mistakes in a row, now I have the wrong kind of pattern that I've set. So I'm going to go around the other side and shoot for a success. On the other side, good. Now I'm going to go around the way that she made a mistake on before, and I got a success this time. Good. So be careful about her making, be careful about her making mistake after mistake and you continuing to do it, because then that will be the pattern of behavior. You do something, or you try to go somewhere, you practice some sort of sit stay or down stay, and she makes a mistake over and over, so that's what she does now. So whether it's down stay, sit stay, whatever you're doing, try to ease back a little bit, try to get some success, go back later to trying that thing again after she's had a string of successes. Good, because you don't want a string of mistakes in a row. If you're in a fenced yard like this, you can walk farther away, drop the leash, walk farther away, come back, practice long distance down stays. Good. You can also do this in the house, practice with her down in your living room. Go outside the front door, knock on the door, ring the doorbell, come back. You need to work up to that, things that are difficult like that. But she already knows how to play this game, so she's almost there already. So I'm walking farther away, coming back, rewarding her. Of course, if she ever gets up, good, all you do, pick up this leash, you say no, stand on that, put her back, you don't say down again, you already told her down once. If you want her commands to be really solid, you want to say them as little as possible. Say them one time and show her that you are really consistent, that you mean it. This doesn't take any force at all. There's no rough stuff, there's no corrections. You just need to be really consistent, gentle but firm. I've never had to correct her once. I've just been consistent in the way I've taught her, and that's how she's learned up to this point. So if she just stands up, you stand on a leash like that. If she leaves the mat, you still say no, get the leash, step into her, walk into her, do a little left circle, and bring her back here. and then stand on a leash to put her back. And all you say is no. Don't say down again, because you want that first down to hold for 5 minutes if need be. So now I'm going to give her one more reward. Good. And I'm going to go stand next to her, and this is the way we release her off the mat. Say, okay, pat your leg and say, okay. Sit. Always release her out of a sit stay. No. And that's a sit stay that's straight. Like that. Because she's still on the clock when you release her up from the mat. Have her sit here. Release her from a calm sit stay to be free here. Don't have her jump off the mat and take off. She needs to get up calmly, come here, sit, and then be released from a calm sit stay. Pat her chest and say, go. Now she's free.